So are you guys ready for a rant? Because I am kind of at my wit's end with trying to cross-post to Mercari and trying to sell on Mercari. I have always been mainly a Poshmark reseller. I have dabbled in eBay, I have dabbled in Mercari, and I once dabbled in Depop. Don't like Depop. Just not a friendly layout to me. I don't really like how it works. But this, my friends, is about Mercari. I do not suggest selling on Mercari. It is very frustrating for a number of different reasons. First, we'll start off with the customers. So obviously, this is not a statement that's like, wow, everyone who's buying on Mercari is trash. Because like, I buy on Mercari. It's actually kind of a great place to buy from, but not to sell. Mercari, you get like beaten down with lowballs. And it's like insane lowballs. It's not even the kinds where you want to entertain them and it's like, oh, I can like work with that. We can counter back and forth. Like, they are awful lowballs. Like, I had a purse, I believe, for $125 on Mercari. Someone was like, oh, like, will you take 18? Like, no. 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 It's insane how many lowballs. And they've made it so the offer button doesn't let you send lowballs anymore because it was such a problem. So now people just message them, and it's so annoying. And the customers can be extremely rude. They can be really just like selfish, petty. Again, not all. Like, I've had wonderful customers on Mercari because I do have items listed there. Compared to Poshmark and eBay, Mercari buyers are like crazy rude and will lowball you. So if lowballing is annoying to you, never even consider selling on Mercari. No. And another thing about Mercari that frustrates me is their customer service. So sometimes their customer service can be slightly helpful, but for the most part, it's not at all. And they don't help you at all. And they kind of just say, oh, good luck with that. So one time, luckily, it was a very cheap item. I sold like a Gucci sunglasses case. So I mean, like, I sold it for like $15, $12. And they, like Poshmark, send you the label in your email right when your item sells. And so it has the buyer's address on it already. And so I package it up, ship it off, blah, blah. Gets delivered to the address that was on the label. The lady then messages me after it was delivered and says, you sent it to the wrong address. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's like, I'm going to try to file for a return or something. And then I was like, how can you return it if you don't even have it in your hand? Like, what? And so what happened was Mercari literally, somehow she must have talked with them or something, and they just canceled the order, gave her money back, and I got nothing. I didn't get my item, I didn't get the money, nothing. And so I messaged them, and I was like, hey, can I have the money or something? Or like, can I tell you how much I paid for it and you give me my money back? Because like, I have nothing now. And they were like, well, you can like contact her local post office. And I'm like, what are they going to be able to do for me? Like, also, I don't know where that is, what post office it came from, or anything. Like, they would not help me at all. And I remember I sent some long message of like, wow, well, I never want to sell on here again because you guys just push me out. Like, who cares about the seller? Like, screw you. So that was extremely frustrating. Like, could you imagine if it was a higher price item? Like, thank goodness it was something that was like $12, but if that was like a $200 item and I was just completely screwed out of everything, I would have been livid. And last but not least, the thing that kind of just snapped me is this experience that I had last week or 2 weeks ago. So I've just been wanting to get more sales. And so I was like, where can I cross post? Mercari, even though I'd already had those like bad experiences. So I'm spending, because I have a lot of items. My Poshmark, I think, has like 700 active listings. I wanted to get them all also on Mercari. Just try to double my chances of selling them. So I'm spending just hours and hours and hours just cross-posting, which luckily they have posting on the website instead of just the app now, so it's a little easier, but it's still, it took forever. I'm still not done. I still have like 300 if I want to. So I get a lot of things posted. It's already been like a week and a half of just straight up posting in like all my free time. And one of my Louis Vuitton items gets flagged as fake, which I can guarantee none of mine are fake. The funny thing is, you go on Mercari and you search Louis Vuitton or Gucci or any of those, they're like 90% fake. But my real one gets flagged as fake. This has happened to me before, that a real thing I'm selling was flagged as fake. And so I get this message from Mercari that says, "You have been reported for selling counterfeit items. This is your last warning, and you have been locked out of your account for 24 hours. Basically, maybe one buyer flagged it as fake. They just took their word for it, didn't contact me in any way for any proof of authenticity or any just discussion or anything, and just locked me out. And it's my final warning. So what? Next time that someone flags my real items as fake, I'm deleted. I lose all these reviews that I've stacked up over time. All my listings are gone. Like, so I was just frustrated. And I contacted the customer service and I was like, what are you talking about? This is real. Louis Vuitton items have date codes. You can clearly tell, like, Louis Vuitton is decently easy to authenticate once you kind of know what to look for. I was like, you're just taking someone's word for it. You're not asking me at all. I'm locked out. I've been just posting tons of items. All my other reviews are fantastic. And then they messaged me back and they were like, oh, like, do you have a receipt? No. First off, there's such thing as not buying it from the store, which I have never bought any luxury item from the store ever. Duh. Second, who has a receipt for like every item they've ever bought? Like, you're gonna tell me that every posting on Mercari of Louis Vuitton that is still allowed to be up there, that person must have a receipt. I can guarantee you, maybe 4 people do. No. People don't keep, like, receipt. Most of those are probably bought secondhand. Like, Louis Vuitton's, like, vintage a lot. No. No one has a receipt. What do you mean, do you have a receipt? No, I do not have a receipt. And so then I messaged the thing about the date code where I'm like, no, they have date codes. Like, that's how you can authenticate it. And so some other dude messages me, and luckily he said, oh, I see you did post a date code, blah, blah, blah. He didn't ever say that they removed, I wanted them to remove the strikes from my account because I don't want to just have all my items deleted now that I've listed them all. That's like all I wanted. I didn't need my item back up or anything because I'm never going to post anything basically above $100 on Mercari ever again. I don't know why I was. That was a dumb idea. But I just wanted the strikes removed because I just don't want to log in someday and it's just gone. So yeah. I have no idea what happened. He said, oh yeah, you did provide proof. Sorry about the mix-up or something. Thanks, I guess. What? So just heed my warning. Don't list on Mercari unless it's just a couple $20 items that you wouldn't mind just completely losing. That you wouldn't mind literally giving away for free. Because could happen. Never know. Mercari is not... They have a lot to work out. There's a lot of sketchy people, there's a lot of sketchy listings, there's a lot of sketchy buyers, there's just a lot of sketchy situations on Mercari. Some items are really strange. Just stay away if you can. eBay and Poshmark, much better. So, thank you for watching this rant. I know negativity isn't always fun, but this just recently happened, so it's been on my mind, and it was nice to talk about it. So thank you for listening, and leave a comment if you've tried Mercari and if you've had some negative experiences. I link my thrift Instagram below, and I actually made a big post about all of this a while ago, and I got so many comments of other people who have had awful Mercari experiences. So it is not just me. Mercari is kind of across the board not the best place to sell. Let me know if you've had bad experiences with Mercari too, or if you've had other bad experiences on Poshmark or eBay. I don't know if I've had really many bad Poshmark experiences, except some like returns that I didn't totally agree with. but whatever. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.